What's going on? Okay. Today we're gonna be playing 1,000 pop. I'm gonna be going for launch site. I think like right there. I'm just gonna try and see if I can't do gravies as a solo. So let's get to it. I think the biggest issue is still just gonna be trying to get a workbench with the new workbench fragments. How do I miss that? Thank you. It's huge. That's actually so huge. Oh my god, that is huge. What? Okay. Let's go. All the concrete spawns still good on me. Nice. Okay, we need 4 more fragments. 4A tier 2. Shouldn't be the worst. There's a kid here. P2? Okay. Oh, I know this guy. It's a setback low-key there. After this death, I decided that I was just going to farm launch until I got enough blueprint fragments to make it tier 2. So for the next couple hours, that's all I did. I looted crates, kept running and depoting from launch, and just tried getting as many blueprint fragments as I could. Huge run. Ooh, no, stop lagging. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, this server is so bad. This got to be like a bottom 3 server of all time. What I didn't realize at the time was that this was a slight indication of just how bad the server was going to be. That lag spike was not my internet. That lag was server lag, and the server continued lagging like that for the next 8 hours on wipe day. This affected everybody on the server, and it was extremely hard to play in. A lot of people just ended up quitting the wipe because of how bad the server lag was. I played that bad. At this point, I had well over 500 scrap and a bunch of components, but yet I still only had 2 blueprint fragments. So I decided that I was going to switch things up because running launch and just looting the crates from there wasn't really cutting it, and I really wanted to get a tier 2. So I decided I was going to switch it up, and I was going to head to the ocean. I was going to hit water crates to try and see if I couldn't get blueprint fragments. That was about a half hour of farming ocean compared to the over 2.5 hours that I farmed launch. In the half hour I farmed ocean, I got 3 blueprint fragments, and in the 2.5 hours that I was farming launch, I had only gotten 2. So I think it's safe to say that farming ocean is probably the easiest method of getting base and blueprint fragments if you want to get like an early game tier 2. So I'm not the only one with gun. Someone's sitting in there. You see him up there? The wall. It's kind of old though. So the guys who got Python off me are coming back with a bow. Oh no, it's lagging again. This is the moment that I realized that that lag spike from earlier wasn't just a one-time occasion. It's something that was going to be happening all day. It's notorious on this server that I'm playing that it has terrible lag issues. And so after the first lag spike, I should have known that there was going to be a big problem. But after the second one, I knew it was going to be really bad. I ended up getting disconnected from the server My body didn't get looted, I didn't get killed, but the server ended up being really badly lagging for the next hour consistently to where it was almost unplayable. So for the next hour, I just went out and hit nodes and just farmed up for the base because there was no point in trying to fight anybody or run the monument with how bad the lag was. No. I figured I'd show you guys a little bit
Stuck
of
in the ground.
what I had to deal with for the next 8 hours. This is just a small little clip of what happened consistently over 8 hours every 10 to 20 minutes. After that, I decided to take a break for a few hours. I went to the gym and got some food, and then I figured I would come back with a better mentality and more motivation to keep playing. I think I'm gonna try and go to those 2 supply drops. I think they're over the ocean. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time. I have a boat down there. I'm gonna take the boat and I'm gonna take my diving sets and let me see if I can make it or not. Did I pass him? think I won. Holy shit. Oh my god. This server, dude. This server's not real. I can't loot this guy. Oh my god. Huge. Oh my god, what a good run. Look at that. That's crazy. 3 Jackies. After that crazy win, I decided that it was time to finish up the base. So I went out and I took all the wood that I had just farmed. I crafted some compound walls, took the large furnaces I had crafted, and I decided to finish my compound. Alright, we are 4 hours in. And I'm gonna go take the first Bradley of Wipe. Launch is super grubby. Super grubby. There's a million P2 Revy DB kids everywhere. But regardless, I think I'm just gonna send it and try it. Bradley's stuck right now anyways, so I don't know. I live right here, so hopefully even if I die I could come back and do something. I'm just gonna hope for the best, honestly. I'm just gonna give it my best shot. See what happens. That is a terrible start. I think I missed 2 rockets, didn't I? Over here. from him. That's cute. Oh my god.
He's running. You went to your left, to your left, to your left.
Nice. That was a tough loss, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't let it hold me down too much. I just lost Bradley to a bunch of Bo, DB, and Revy kids, which was really annoying, but I just had to keep moving on and just not let it bother me too much. Not a bad raid. He's pretty juiced. A lot of animal fat, which is good. I'm really low on low grade. That could have been a lot cheaper though. If I brought some Molotovs, but I don't have low grade for that. Not bad, I guess. A lot of materials though, so should be able to finish off base relatively soon. Using components as well. Go back for the rest, if there is anything left. There's a dude behind me. It's the guys that got my Bradley are coming back to my door with a bow and a DB. It's not real. It's actually crazy that they're out there rubbing. After this, I decided to go do another raid, except for this time it was going to be on a base that I saw behind launch site. Where'd my satchel go? This raid isn't off to a hot start, I'll be honest. Okay. That was an unfortunate loss. There wasn't much I could do there. I couldn't break that shotgun trap. Apparently 2 Molotovs on a shotgun trap doesn't break it. Even if I did break it, I wouldn't have much chance because I would have just had to drop down on them. And there was 2 of them holding, one with MP5, one with DB. So these were the same kids that won my Bradley, so now at least I know where they live. After that loss, I wanted to take a break, but first I decided I was going to go do the second Bradley avoid. And then no matter what happened after that, I was going to go take a break for a while. Oh my god. Fire one is still alive, dude. I can't even see this guy. What's up with this wall? I ended up losing the second Bradley too. Also very unfortunate, but after this, like I said, I decided to go take a break. We are back. It's been about 6 hours, or it's been about 3 hours since the last time I was on. Apparently the servers crashed a bunch. It's still lagging, but I'm gonna try and prevail. I was just looking at the map and I noticed that this dude's selling a bunch of advanced blueprint fragments for sulfur, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab one of my jackies and I'm gonna roam towards Outpost. I'm gonna try and buy it. I also see that this guy's buying basic blueprint fragments, so I'm gonna try and sell that too. But yeah, just gonna see what happens here, and shouldn't be hard. I'm gonna have to wait till day to be able to go and get the rest of the nodes. So for context, for the last 40 minutes, I ran to Outpost, farmed sulfur, hit barrels on the road to get enough scrap to vending back. I set up a vending machine at my base so that I could just buy all the blueprint fragments from this guy with the sulfur, and then I could just send the 5 blueprint fragments back. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, the vending machine that I set it up on wasn't available to drone, even though it was outside with nothing blocking it. So what I ended up deciding to do was I was just gonna go ahead and try and run all of it back. Clearly, that didn't end up working out. I didn't see the guy jump off the train, so I thought maybe I could run around to the back of my train and heal up, because I was worried that he would just W key me and kill me. He ended up jumping off, and then so when I went around the outside, he killed me. These 5 blueprint fragments were so much effort to get. It was so bad losing them. It was such a setback losing them. So for the next few hours, I ended up just farming and working on base because I couldn't be bothered to do anything else. After that last clip, I stopped recording for a while because I knew I was just going to be farming and working on base, and it wasn't going to be anything very entertaining, not worth clipping. So I stopped recording, but basically what happened was I farmed up for a while, and the dudes who sold the blueprint fragments before ended up putting 5 more blueprint fragments in their shop. So I farmed up another 10,000 sulfur to buy all 5 blueprint fragments, and then I ran down to Outpost again, bought all 5, but this time I brought 1,000 scrap with me, so I bought a mini and I flew everything back to my base. After getting to the tier 3, I wanted to finish up my base, so I kept working on it and kept building, but since I had the mini on my roof, it was attracting a lot of attention towards my base.
Yo, listen, I'm just gonna walk away from this, alright?
First rocket raid of the way. I mean, they spent a lot of stone on this base, so he had to have been farming. Where's the separation? Tier 1. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. For those of you that don't recognize this, this is the same base that I tried raiding earlier with satchels. I decided to come back with some C4 and see if I can't get in. What a raid. Oh my. Dang. Nice, perfect. Oh. at this point it was really late at night. I think it was around 2 in the morning. So I was bagging in nakeds, giving out free starts to people who wanted them when I met this dude.
Just
Hello.
you're actually gonna bag me, Mr. Moody.
Of course I was actually gonna bag you.
Yeah, man. Hit me up. You on my Discord?
Yeah, here, I'll add you on Steam and you can send it to me.
Would you want to go roaming together? You have anything you want to go do? I'm bored as shit. I don't have a base or anything yet.
You don't have a base or anything? I was gonna get off soon, so how about tomorrow?
I just spawned in.
Damn, for real?
Okay. Well, yeah, I just got on. Like, I saw you typing. I was like just chatting in chat. Like, I just got on. I was like, fuck it, bro. Were you just about to get off? You said you're tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. So I just took Bradley. That was like that was gonna be my last thing of the night.
Bro, but I'm the most W side quest ever. You're about to pass on the W side quest.
Are you the most W side quest though? I just
my
gave
God,
you this.
I'm the
I just gave you
best
this
side. I'm the
the
funniest
free
side quest.
start. Now you just gotta make big plays with it.
I know I will, but like, I don't know. You seem like a nice fellow. We could go like roam and stuff. We could probably get a bunch of shit if we go together.
You
seem
do
like a
sound
good
like
player.
you sound like a nice fella as well.
Hey,
Yeah.
Moody, I'm gonna have to grab my Glock. You know I'm gonna use it, Judy. Hey. Like I'm popping off. I'm gonna fuck this bad bitch, Natasha Romanoff. I'm gonna have to get it going. No, I'm gonna get the alky flowing. I'm gonna have to, this is my bubbly. No, I'm gonna get it going. Hey, it's me and Moody for the win. I'm gonna have to grab this gun. I'm gonna have to get my twin. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck her friend. I'm gonna have to get that bottle up. I'm gonna sip it then. I'm gonna have to get my blunt. You know that I'm gonna roll them runs. I don't even break that breakdown. You know I roll the puns. Ha. Me and Moody on a rise. I'm gonna have to grab my gun. You know I'm gonna grab the 9. Yeah, like we get it poppin'. I'm gonna have to fuck that bitch. She ain't Mary Poppins. I'm gonna have to grab my Glock. You know I'm gonna get to rockin'. Hey, like I'm skipping beats. I don't even have to fuck your bitch. You know she on my meat. Hey. You should come with me. We should go roam. Yeah. Out there. So many people and guns and kits. Ready to be reaps. By us Chads.
Alright, bet. Hold up. Let's go roam after that. So after that amazing performance by him, I decided we could go roam. So we went and roamed for a couple hours, and then after roaming for a while, I was super tired. So me and him went and took one last Bradley at like 6 in the morning, as the last thing I did before I got off.
Bro, you saw me hit that bong. I hit that bitch like 3 times. I was just I was happy to be there, gang. I was just happy to be there, gang. Fuck, bro. No, I got it though. I'll lock in. That's my fault. I'm locked. I'm locked. Lock the fuck in, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we both ended up dying to Bradley. It was super early in the morning, so nobody ended up countering. We went back, we got our bodies, we looted the crates, and that's the last thing I did before I got off.
Fuck. This is cooked.
Okay, now that shit's over. End of day 1. Got a little bit of loot. If you're wondering who this is on my team, it's just some random guy I met. And he wanted to roam, so I said why not. Little bit loaded, nothing crazy. Some slight. But yeah, that's how we're looking at the end of day 1. I will see you guys tomorrow. I just got on, but I was killed when I spawned in. And I hear somebody stepping around my base. I don't know how deep they are. And I'm scared to open the doors just in case they're looking deep. Oh my god, I can't make the jump. No way. Yeah, they got all my loot. Dang, that sucks. What the fuck is this guy doing? Oh my god, he's so bad. Oh my god, did he kill himself? You're so ass! Oh my god, you're so ass! Nice. Unfortunately, I was offline rated, but they didn't get any of my main loot and my core. They got a bunch of my loot because I ended up splitting loot before I logged off last night, top and bottom. But the majority of my guns and boom was in the top, which is where they raided. So I lost a majority of my loot. After I killed this guy, I sealed up the base and then went AFK for maybe an hour or two to go take a shower and eat since I had just woken up. Within that hour or two, they came back and raided my core. So unfortunately, that is where this wipe ends. It was a very fun wipe. It was very exciting. I ended up taking around 7 Bradleys this wipe, as well as countering multiple ones that other people had taken. I believe I only won one of them, which is the one when nobody countered at 6 a.m., but it's all good. It was a lot of fun. I built next to launch site on a 1,000 pop server. It would have been a lot more fun if the server wasn't lagging. This is my second video. I have tried doing a lot of stuff to improve it from my first. So again, if you have any recommendations on what I could do to improve my videos, what I could do differently, let me know in the comments. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and have a great day.